30 seconds. That's on. That's on. Twenty seconds. And if I did this right, we should go straight to the title. We did not what? Okay. Card out. Card in. Well, I was right. We would have gone straight to the title. If I put the card in the correct way instead of doing it blind. Hi, y'all. We're still digging our way through another code. Sorry, another recoded. Let's see here. And the game's title screen can't use anything past this letter. Because it would spoil things. Sorry, just checking on something before we get into the meat and potatoes of this. Let's see here. We're in chapter 5 of the second half of the game. All right. We're about halfway to... yeah, halfway through. Okay. One final thing to check. Alright, that should be good to go. Onwards to... what the heck were we doing? Refresh my memory, please. Y'all were from the previous game, so... no, you're from this game. Oh boy, where do we start? The captain of the ferry that took Jessica and me to Blood Edward Island 2 years ago. He's actually a lot nicer than he looks. I never thought I'd see him again, let alone here at Lake Juliet. This picture makes him look like he's good friends with Bob, but I wonder how they know each other. Now that I think about it, they look kind of similar. Could these guys be brothers? That reminds me, we found an RC boat in the boathouse. I thought the doll on the back of it looked familiar, but now I'm thinking it must have been modeled after the captain. I wonder what he's up to now. I hope he's doing well. The owner of the restaurant, Bob's Food Hut. Apparently, when there are no customers in the place, he lets Tommy's band practice there. I'm sure they'd prefer a studio, but there's probably not a lot of options around here, so it's really nice of him to offer a space. I was hungry and ordered a salmon rice burger. Rice for the bun was a little weird, but it went really well with the salmon and was actually totally delicious. There are lots of pictures hung up inside the restaurant, including some of Dad. Bob also let me put my food on Dad's tab, so it seems like they're pretty close. There was also a picture of Bob's food stand from before he built the restaurant, and I'd seen it before. According to Bob, the idea for the salmon rice burger came from a Japanese lady who visited the stand and had a kid with her. I think it was probably Mom. It seemed like she was waiting for someone by the clock tower, but I have no idea who. Why did Mom come to Lake Juliet? When I saw the picture in the food stand in Bob's restaurant, I remembered something else from 13 years ago. I saw Bob at the food stand handing Mom a paper bag. Mom was a customer of his and even inspired him to come up with the salmon rice burger. I was surprised that the folks around here remembered Mom so well. But it's always nice to hear more stories about her. Bob said Mom was waiting for someone by the clock tower. Who could it have been? We found out about a new feature on the DOS, water analysis. We used it to check the water in the lake and found the unknown contaminant that's causing the pollution. If we can figure out what it is, we should be able to prove that Matthew's dad is innocent. There's been a suspicious looking guy sniffing around, which kind of makes me think that JC Valley is connected to the pollution somehow. We'll just have to keep digging. On the way back to Dad's cottage, I ran into Ryan again. When I told him we were looking for Matthew's dad, he knew all about the pollution and Caruso Resort too. He even knew that the allegations against Caruso are wrong, and seems like he knows who's really responsible. But he wouldn't tell me, which was frustrating. While I was talking to him, my head got all fuzzy. I wonder what that was about. On my way to leave Ryan's cottage, I noticed a kaleidoscope on the windowsill. He said it was a memento of his mother, and you used to be able to see cherry blossoms when you looked into it. But it's broken now. When I saw it, I remembered Mom holding that same kaleidoscope and standing in front of a grave. Whose grave was that? We found a new feature on the DOS that lets me do water quality tests just by taking a photo. I think we can use it to prove Matthew's dad is innocent. Did Dad create this feature too? Why? Is it related to why Mom came here? It does show that Dad's a pretty amazing scientist, though. Hard to imagine since he seems so unreliable with me. Oh, and when we stopped at Bob's restaurant, there was a picture of Dad there, holding a fish he caught and smiling really big. It was nice to see him looking happy instead of just fretting about research all the time. Let's start from the band. The drummer in Tommy's band. She's really friendly and fun to be around. She told me their band is entering the Big Deal Band concert, but it looks like Elizabeth lost the music player that had the song they needed for it. And what's worse, Elizabeth stopped coming to practice around the time they made the recording. Janet and Elizabeth have been friends for forever, so it's only natural Janet would be able to sense when something is wrong. She must be so worried. Janet told me how serious she is about the contest. She's hoping it leads to a record deal, so she can't just stand by and do nothing. They certainly have their challenges, and it seems like more keep coming out of nowhere. I know firsthand the struggle that can come with being in a band, so I'm really rooting for them. I hope they can work it all out. A college student who works part-time in the guest house. Tommy's in a band with Janet and Elizabeth, playing lead guitar and writing their songs. Janet told me he plays like a pro, but I was blown away by how inspired he is. He says he's just doing it for fun, but with chops like that, I think they've got a real shot at winning the big deal band contest. I borrowed a guitar and jammed with him a bit, but I couldn't keep up. He complimented my performance, but I could feel the difference in our skill levels, and it made me realize how much more I need to practice. After that, I ran into Tommy and Janet on their way to Elizabeth's house, and they talked me into going with them. They wanted to ask her why she hasn't been coming to band practice, but that really doesn't seem like a conversation for an outsider to be in, so I'm not excited about this. The keyboardist and vocalist for Tommy's band. She's also the daughter of Rex, the director of J.C. Valley. She's selfish, conceited, and has a terrible attitude. In other words, it's safe to say I don't have the best impression of her. All the same, Tommy and Janet see her not just as a bandmate, but as a friend. They were really worried when she stopped showing up to practice. When I ran to her by the lake, we talked about the band, and it was obvious something's bothering her. There must be a reason why she's skipping practice. Wait, why should I care? I guess it's because I think she ought to tell Tommy and Janet, especially Janet. She wants to make it as a band, and it's obvious she thinks Elizabeth has the talent. Look, it's true that I can't stand her. I've been trying to avoid her. But if she's as good as they say, I need to hear her sing, at least once, just to see what I'm up against. That makes sense, right? Without recording of the song lost, it's not like there's any other way to hear her. The least she could do is show up to practice, right? What is going on in her head? A large dog with fluffy white fur. She's a dear friend I made at the lake. We couldn't figure out who she belongs to, but apparently she's Elizabeth's? Janice said she was living with Elizabeth's mom. But if Princess is hanging around here now, it must mean she ran away to see Elizabeth. She's grown so much since he was just a puppy, but it seems she hasn't forgotten Elizabeth or how much she loved her. Elizabeth's mom. She was so pretty and apparently performed in Las Vegas. How cool! But it sounds like no one's heard from her since she divorced Rex and left home 5 years ago. Elizabeth never got over it. She keeps a birthday card from her mother in a music box. It's falling apart from how frequently she reads it. Kate wrote that she loves Elizabeth in the card, yet she went total no contact. I wonder why. I'm sure adults are all dealing with their own things too, and I have to imagine walking away was so hard. But I know all too well the feeling of loss and loneliness that Elizabeth must have felt at so suddenly losing her mother. She was so proud of her mom. She loved her. If by some chance you're still out there, Kate, I hope you'll reconnect with Elizabeth, even if you talk to her just one more time. After all, you're her one and only mother. The director of J.C. Valley. That's where Dad works. He's Elizabeth's father. There were photos of Dad and his friends on the wall at Bob's Diner, and Bob told me these stories about them too. Turns out Dad and Rex are friends and they hang out at Bob's Diner. I think if Dad is single-minded, focusing only on his research, turns out he has a social life. That's not the only surprise. Bob told me Dad likes music and fishing? The music talk is what caught my attention. Turns out Rex plays a guitar? Same as me. Guess we do have something to talk about. Ian is another researcher who works with Dad, or so I thought. So this guy John, who goes around calling himself a special agent, was talking to someone on the phone who he called Ian. They were talking about Dad and J.C. Valley, so there's no doubt in my mind it's the same Ian. From what I gathered, Ian and John share some connection. They're working together on an investigation of the Caruso Resort incident in J.C. Valley. Who are these guys? Ryan, whom I'm 90% certain is a ghost in the machine. I ran into Ryan again on the way to my dad's cottage. The cottage he invited me to was super clean, the exact opposite of Dad's mess. Ryan knows I've been running all around the lake. I wonder when he saw me. When he saw me looking at the kaleidoscope he keeps by the window, he told me it was a memento of his mother who died when he was little. As a child, he was sick and required painful treatment. My mom was there after each session, waiting by his side with a kaleidoscope. She cheered him up by telling him, "You were so brave, Ryan. Your mom was watching over you, I'm sure." He said that whenever my mom looked in the kaleidoscope, the cherry blossom inside would make her feel nostalgic for Japan. But now it's broken and you can't see it. That's too bad. I would have loved to see it. Ryan said he was glad that we could talk, just the two of us. But I was just happy to hear some new stories about Mom. Now that I think about it, I wonder what he meant when he said that the reason I came to Lake Juliet is because there's someone waiting here for me. Who could possibly be waiting for me? The founder of JC Valley, where Dad works, and Mom's first mentor when she started working on memory. If he was her mentor, does that mean he was also a scientist? What kind of a person was he really? He might also know lots of stuff about Mom, maybe even things Dad doesn't know. I should ask him if I get the chance. Charlotte's father. He was a skilled clockmaker who built the clock tower in Lake Juliet. I imagine construction was a lot harder back then, so building something so colossal must have felt impossible. It's kind of amazing it's still standing today. Bob told me how important the clock tower is to Charlotte. But something tragic happened there 5 years ago, so now it's all locked up and nobody's allowed inside. It's kind of sad that such a great landmark has to go unused. I bet the bell at the top is really loud. I wonder what it would be like to hear it ring all throughout Lake Juliet. Charlotte's late husband. He was a clockmaker in charge of maintaining the clock tower in Lake Juliet. No one's allowed in there these days. He's held one of the 3 keys needed to get in, and according to Charlotte, he used to store things out in the shed. That's a good hint, let's check it out. Already did, got the key. Charlotte's daughter, who left home and eloped. She returned to her family home heartbroken after her first marriage ended in divorce. But then she met Gilbert, a photographer who had moved to Lake Juliet. The two fell in love. Olivia wanted to marry Gilbert, but her mother was against it. They never reached an understanding, so Olivia and Gilbert eloped and then disappeared. She and Charlotte lost all contact. I always thought people only eloped on TV or in movies. It always seemed so romantic that 2 people could be so in love they just run off and get married. But I guess the reality's a lot more complicated than that. I wonder if Olivia misses her mom. Charlotte's clearly worried about her. A famous photographer. He moved to Lake Juliet from New York 9 years ago, but then just up and left one day. He abandoned his house, didn't even take his stuff with him, and the reason why? He eloped! Seriously. I've only ever heard of that happening on TV. Whatever the reason, Gilbert left an empty house, which provided Matthew with a hiding spot whenever he needed to lay low. There were photos of Matthew's family in the basement of that house, so maybe Gilbert knew something about Matthew's dad. I want to learn more about this photographer. Matthew ran ahead, chasing after John. When I went looking for him, I found myself in a big yard with a well-tended garden. The door to the house caught my eye. There was an emblem engraved on it. The relief of finding Matthew was short-lived. The old lady that lives there got super mad at us for going onto her property without permission. I explained our situation, hoping that she would help, but she gave us the hard stare. She was pretty scary, if I'm being honest. I was worried she might yell at us some more, so Matthew and I got out of there. But the emblem on her door is still bothering me. I've seen it somewhere before, but where? We actually already know the answer to that question. Matthew is desperate to find out more about this unknown contaminant that's causing the lake pollution, but apparently not as desperate as he was for a meal. He practically inhaled 2 of the salmon rice burgers at Bob's restaurant. They are really good, though. I understand why it's the most popular thing on the menu. I told Matthew I'd help him look for clues about his dad, but I got sidetracked talking with Ryan and then going to Elizabeth's house. Sorry, Matthew. I've got a parental mystery going on with my mom, so it's easy to get distracted. But I'll get serious about helping now. After all, I'm the one who said we'd find something by the end of the day. And before we get to this one, slight pause. Water. If that's his actual name, I will laugh at the end of all this. The guy who claims to be a special agent for the government. He definitely doesn't fit at all in the campground. With the black suit, so everyone thinks he's super suspicious. He says he's looking into the incident from 5 years ago, and I heard him mention Crusoe Resort to someone on the phone. It also looks like he's investigating JC Valley where Dad works. It definitely seems like Matthew's dad's disappearance is related to the lake pollution. But could JC Valley be connected? We could figure it out faster if this guy would tell us what he knows, but he says to let the adults handle it. Whatever. Matthew's on the clock and we've already found some clues, so we're going to keep looking into this regardless of what the adults say. Right, we gotta go back there at some point. Rex told me a very interesting story after a jam session at Bob's. A long time ago, Crusoe Resort planned to build a concert venue and hold a music festival. The theme of the festival was going to be harmony between nature and music. Michael, the resort company's president, hoped to share Lake Juliet's natural beauty and charm. He wanted to use music to show everyone the importance of protecting the environment. Rex is a music lover and an environmentalist himself, so he was a big fan of the plan. He even offered to help make it happen. I loved the idea myself, so if it ever did come to fruition, I'd love to form a proper band with Rex and Bob and take our turn on stage. Unfortunately, Crusoe Resort was canned, so the plans for the music festival were canned too. It never became more than a dream. Rex looked sad as he thought back on those days. He said it would have been a festival to remember, if only they'd been able to make it happen. I wasn't even aware of it at the time, but I have to agree. It's so sad it could never happen. Now, a music festival on this lake is nothing more than a ghost of an idea. But someday, maybe, I'll be able to take Ashley and Jessica to a concert or a music festival. I wonder what sort of music Ashley's into. I hope she's adopted my tastes. Sir, you need to spend more time with your daughter. And again, where does the switch get put when she puts it in her pocket? We got the 3 keys last time, which means it's time to head into the clock tower. Oh, no wonder my throat's a little scratchy. That was 20 minutes straight of talking almost. Hold on, I've got cans. Still only the silver tokens. Wrong button. I wonder if I can go back into her house to try and find that butterfly. That's a no. Unless it's hanging out here. Nope, very much not hanging out here. Okay. To the clock tower! Bum-ba-da-dum. Oh. Literally, go into your menu and Oh, cutscene.
Got it. What's wrong, Matthew?
It's just that...
Is it scary? These are my magic words. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
You've said that before.
I have. It's something a friend taught me. When I was trying to figure out what happened to my mom, those words gave me the strength to learn the truth.
You think they'll help me?
I know it.
Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
What is he, Dee's descendant?
Dee, look out for him.
Chapter 6. Here we go. Finally, we find out what happened 5 years ago.
Ugh, it's so dusty in here. I bet no one's been inside this place for years. Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But I have been here before.
Maybe looking around will jog your memory.
Mm-hmm.
Still scared?
Honestly, yeah. But I have to remember. Even though facing the truth can be hard.
In the end, it's always for the best.
Okay, let's take a look around.
Right.
Well, alright. Desk was used as a workbench. Oh, clock stuff. Blueprints and such. There's a ladder, which would probably be absolutely necessary. Are these clock repair tools? They're pretty dusty now. Lots of books, too. Are they like clock technical guides? Do-de-do-de-do.
Do these stairs go on forever or what? Whoa, check it out. You can see the clock faces.
That's a fairly simple mechanism. I thought there would be something a lot more complex to it.
This thing is huge. There's a ladder. I guess it goes even higher.
Oh no.
Matthew, there's a bell up there.
Matthew?
I just remembered something. I brought Kelly here a long time ago.
Kelly's your little sister, right?
Yeah, the clock tower wasn't locked up back then. Kelly loved it here. She said it was like a secret hideout. I made a deal with her when we played up here.
What deal?
When the bell rang 6 o'clock, it was time to stop playing. But then, we'd go meet Dad at his office. And the three of us together would go home and see Mom.
I see. It's great that you remembered all that.
Sure, but why just that? I can't even remember where my dad worked. Even though Kelly and I would walk to his office all the time.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll remember some more soon.
Maybe hearing the bell will jog some more memories. Like where my dad's office is, or how to get there.
It's worth a shot. Let's try to give it a ring.
I have a horrifying idea of what happened to Kelly, and I really am hoping I was wrong. Please let me be wrong. If I could get this to work, that is, it would ring the bell. Well, first off, keys. Wait, hold on. This gets the moon key.
All right.
This gets the flower key.
All right.
And of course, lastly gets the sword key.
All right.
Six. No idea what I'm doing here.
No good, huh?
Alright. Time to go find a clue. So that's the control device.
Nuh-uh.
That's the clock hand. That's the number. This looks different.
Oh,
Of course, I'm seeing it from behind. The dial is reversed. Cleaning tools. Must have been a real pain to bring water all this way, though. Seriously, you'd think they could have put in a pipe or something.
huh?
It's connected to the ceiling, so that's the bell pull wire. Let's see here.
Huh?
Oh, hey, right away.
Oh.
There's a certain mechanism in the machine that moves the clocks. First, insert the 3 keys into their proper spots. Check. Then, turn the 3 keys to the proper time. Refer to the notes on the right page while taking a close look at the machine room.
I see.
Excuse me. So this is how I can move the clocks. What? Sword, moon, hour, minute, second? No, that doesn't make sense. The sword is north, and that's usually 12. The flower is south, and that's usually 6. The moon is at the 3 o'clock position, but I don't know if that's just because they ran out of room on the page or if because it's going to actually turn 3 o'clock.
No good, huh?
Can't read that document. Technical books, but not about the clock tower. Blueprints are beyond my comprehension.
What?
Very dusty. All junk, doesn't look like anything useful. Well, that tells me a few things. Very few things. All right. The rose was at south.
No
I have a
good.
thought. You were at 3. And you were at noon.
No good. Come to think of it.
Yeah, I get that, but here's what I'm trying to figure out. Which way's north? Okay, so this one is controlled by the moon. This one is controlled by the rose. And this one is controlled by the sword. I think. $12, $11. This is set to 11:30. They're all set to 11:30. Okay.
No good, huh?
North is sword, south is rose, east is that. Yeah, I give up. What the heck is with this clock tower?
Come to think of it.
Back to the first floor. Hi, Frost. Back to the notebook. Clocksmith's diary. Certain mechanism in the machine that moves the clocks. First, insert the crate. Yes. the proper time. What does it mean, the proper time?
No good, huh? No good, huh?
Hold on. If all the clock hands right now are saying 11:30, the middle is 30.
No good, huh? Come to think of it.
The steps in the diary are vague and unclear. Alright, that's it. Yeah, I get that. What about here? What the fudge?
What?
What is that part sticking out? What? I thought it was just part of the clock face. Okay. I get it now. Powers of observation fail. Okay. Sword is 9. Is 7. Moon is 7. And then Rose is 11. Alright. Sword is 9. Moon is... shoot. 7. And then you're 11. There we go.
All right, the clock's working.
When someone points out the protrusion, yes!
We did it!
Look, it's almost 6. And when it strikes 6,
And then what?
won't the bell ring?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to watch it ring from up close? Best seats in the house, right?
That's okay. I'll stay down here.
Scared of heights?
No, it's not that. Why don't you go on ahead?
Why don't you
Here
not?
for me.
Why do I get the feeling the bell ringing while you're up there is going to equal almost murder? Oh, please let me be wrong. Caution tape. Little kid drawings. Okay, we can confirm the sister was up here. Yeah, loud as hell. princess! Let her back in. Oh, shit. So she didn't follow her death? Also, Matthew, you should have waited for her to come down. Ghost!
Whew, it's over. I didn't think it'd be so loud. I bet Charlotte heard it too. I wonder if it helped jog Matthew's memory.
Did it ever? Oh boy. There's a trace of yellow tape that used to be stuck here.
This is...
It's caution tape, like what the police use.
maybe.
Did something happen here? Yeah. Oh no.
This is...
Did Matthew do this graffiti?
Huh?
There's some drawings here. Kind of wanted to look at that drawing again. Boards are nailed up between the pillars.
No way.
I thought we'd be able to see outside from here. Oh god, yeah. No, she fell. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Oh. I was right on how she died. Shoot. Poor kid. Poor Matthew.
Huh? Matthew? Matthew?
Please find the photo.
What's this? This picture. It's Matthew's family in front of Crusoe Resort.
Oh boy. Please tell me Ashley's gonna be able to see the ghost now. She helped Dee,
gone.
she can totally help here.
This must mean he remembered where his dad's office is. He must have gone to check it out. I need to go after him.
Alright. How? You need a clue. No, not dog? I meant to go running, but instead I got dog.
Oh, Princess! So we meet again.
What?
Nothing. I should go.
The dog says no.
She likes you. She used to be shy around people.
Hey, Princess, have you seen Matthew? No? Okay. How about you, Elizabeth? Have you seen him?
I passed him on the covered bridge.
The covered bridge? Thanks. I guess I'll get going.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Sure? That dog model is just a little bit off.
Did something happen?
My dad is getting married again.
Oh.
Oh, really?
To the worst kind of woman.
That sounds rough.
Oh, Dad. Why'd you have to fall for that drama queen, Sophia?
Sophia? Right, she was at the cookout. Wait, did she just diss someone for being a drama queen?
Pot kettle.
What's with that look?
It's nothing. So you don't like her?
I can't stand her. She just seems so sketchy.
Sketchy? Like how?
It's hard to explain, but I don't even think she loves my dad.
Uh-oh.
But he's crazy about her. I was trying to deal with all that when Janet had the idea to enter this contest. I thought it might help me get my mind off things, so I said sure.
For the record, I think your band could totally win.
No way. Tommy is great on guitar, and Janet's a solid drummer. But my voice is awful. That will kill any chance we might have. I'm not like my mom. My voice is nothing special.
That's not true. I've heard you sing. You're amazing.
Wait, you've heard me sing?
Busted.
You're the one who took the music player, aren't you?
You knew?
Of course. I saw that my music box had been moved.
Sorry. But it was a really good song. I loved your vocals. I've been wanting to hear it again.
You're a bad liar.
Why would I lie about that? To make you feel better?
Yeah, I guess not.
Tommy and Janet said the same. They think your singing is great.
But
You've got to stop comparing your voice to your mom's. However much you love her songs, those are hers to sing. And your songs are yours. It's apples and oranges.
Ashley, thanks.
Whew. Glad I got that off my chest. It feels good to let it all out.
Well, not everything has to be about you, you know. I feel better now that I've talked it out too. We may be the same age, but you're more mature. You think things through and you don't complain.
That's not true.
Very
Complain
not true.
So much. Just about different things than you.
Yeah, I know. You're so argumentative too.
What? I am not. Well, I really should go.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Do you know where Matthew's dad's office is?
You mean the Crusoe Resort offices? Yeah. Go through the JC Valley gate, then it's just straight ahead. But the gate may be closed if JC Valley is too.
Thanks, Elizabeth. See ya.
Maybe if she's right. I have my own songs to sing.
Why do I keep hitting the camera button? But yeah, no, props to Ashley. That was a very mature response. Wait, why is this closed again? Oh, not that it matters. Has it always been closed and I just didn't notice it? We unlocked it once, and then I've been going back and forth through there without really paying much attention. May I go in and get a crane? I may not go in and get a crane. Shame. Okay. JC Valley's gate is right here. It's about to crack open for me, ain't it?
Ah. Ah.
Except the gate's closed. That is a can. If the gate's closed, then... Well, assuming he's there, Dad might be able to open it. Because he keeps getting called back to that place. What's on the notepad? Nothing I can look at, apparently. Those pigeons resell awfully fast. Then again, reloading. She was acting like something caught her eye.
Ah.
So who would I talk to about getting past the gate? Bob? Can't hurt to try. Oh, hello. Are you trying to get the cat out from under there? Yeah, you aren't going anywhere as long as that cat's around.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Bob. I'm looking for Matthew. Have you seen him?
Actually, he just ran right past me.
Oh, he's not at JC Valley.
Turned the corner off towards Charlotte's house.
Got it. Thanks.
Well, that simplifies things. No, it doesn't simplify things. There's probably a way to get to JC Valley back through Charlotte's house. Oh, boy. I guess we're taking the road less traveled. I'm sorry, is that another can? That is another can. Get over here.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Charlotte, ma'am.
Charlotte!
Oh, Ashley. You got the clock going again, didn't you? It was wonderful to hear the bell chiming. Did Matthew remember anything else?
Yeah, he remembered a little about Kelly and his dad. But he disappeared once the ringing started.
Oh dear.
I think he may have gone to the old Crusoe resort offices. I'm trying to catch up to him, but the gate's closed.
Oh, well, you should use the shortcut under the bridge. There's a large pipe under there that isn't used anymore. The kids used it to get to Michael's office all the time.
Thanks, Charlotte.
I have questions and concerns. Like, what's in that pipe? Why was that pipe there to begin with? Is it a storm drain?
Huh. I don't think this was broken the last time I was here. Does this rope go all the way down? I wonder if Matthew used this to get through.
We're going.
I'll just hang on tight and hope for the best.
I hope you were at least halfway down before it broke. Oh, so that's why it gave me the
Ow.
option.
Well, that was more dangerous than it needed to be.
Perfectly fine for a little kid. For a teenager, not so much. Footprints. The game is afoot.
Wow.
This pipe's huge. I can see some light way down there. Maybe I can go through here.
All right.
Well, let's go.
This is...
Very much old, dilapidated buildings. Well, no, they haven't quite hit dilapidated, just not used in a while. Boxes, boxes, shelving units. Gate? A partially open gate. Oh boy.
What?
The inside of the drum is sticky, I probably shouldn't touch it. Yeah, no, do not put your hand in that. Handle with extreme caution. Maybe it was used to store something fragile, like some precision instrument. Trace amount of liquid left in the drum.
This is the building from the photo. This must be the Crusoe Resort offices. Now to try and find Matthew.
Paint? Why is there paint here? A gas can? Sorry, did someone try and do a little bit of arson back here? There are all broken shards of glass all over the place. I need to be careful. Oh, this is not gonna be pretty. Well, I mean, the game is pretty, but I mean the inside of the building. Yeah, no, agreed. Trying to squeeze through that would be hazardous to your health. Why do you think Matthew didn't go that way? You think he would have gone into the building first and then... There was a honkin' large lock on that door. Which does absolutely nothing unless it's actually locked.
Matthew! I've been looking all over for you.
Hi, Blaze.
Oh, Ashley, You found me. I'm sorry I ran off. I remembered the way to my dad's office. It came back to me when I heard the bell. I think we'll be able to find something here.
It's all right, Matthew. I'll help you look. Oh, right. Here you go.
My dad's briefcase. Thanks for grabbing it. Now, let's take a look around.
Just a second. No image displays available. Okay. So, probably not gonna find one here then. Well, that is as it is. Cardboard box. These boxes are all sealed shut. There must be some important documents in them. And coated in dust. I heard buildings fall into disrepair as soon as they're abandoned. Maybe there's something to it. It's crazy to think that it got this bad in just 5 years. That gas can makes me concerned. The cabinet's empty. I don't see anything helpful anywhere. I see rocks. The drawers are all empty. What about the books? Apparently not important. Drawer. Poster.
This poster. Is this what the resort was going to look like?
Yeah, it is. This was my dad's vision for Lake Juliet.
There's an old newspaper on the desk.
Oh. Matthew, check out this photo in the paper.
John Smith!
It's Sunglasses Guy.
Caruso development spurs protests. Lake Juliet area residents have gathered for a protest demanding Caruso Resorts cease further development. Caruso Resorts, established 2 years ago under the motto Harmony Between Nature and People, has been pushing for the resort development. But recently, residents have been voicing complaints claiming that the water tastes different and that there are no longer fish in the lake. They blame the resort development and started protesting to bring it to a halt. However, there has been no definitive proof that the development has led to any environmental destruction, let alone lake pollution. Meanwhile, Caruso Resort asserts that an unknown contaminant discovered during an independent investigation is to blame for the pollution. This is one issue to keep an eye on.
It says here the pollution may be from an unknown contaminant. So that guy's a reporter. I knew John Smith was a fake name. He's really Greg Davis.
Greg Davis? I found this.
File
We
storage.
can look around a little more with that.
Yeah,
I also can have the cat bonk into my microphone repeatedly. Got the file storage key. Feedback reports from locals, ecosystem investigation logos, damage estimates for soil and water quality.
Huh.
Matthew's dad even conducted water quality investigations. Yikes! The crack in his monitor is pretty nasty. Did it fall off the desk? I guess there's no use trying to fix something that's broken. Yeah, if you don't guess John Smith is a fake name. This is all stuff about the history of this area.
Oh.
I wonder if this skilled clockmaker is Charlotte's husband. Okay, fair. Yes, Pocahontas did marry someone named John Smith. But that was before John Smith was synonymous with John Doe. Unknown person. The text on these documents is so faded I can barely read them, but I can kind of make out the date. Looks like this is from 5 years ago. Oh, we are not going up those stairs. Look at all this junk, I can't get past it. Yeah, no, you would have to be like an Olympic athlete to be able to do that. Who the heck does this? She married. Do I misremember the Disney movie? Not like Disney movies are in any way good for historical recollections. Hold on. Cat. Microphone. Now I have to look this up. John Rolfe. Okay. Oh, in reality, Pocahontas was too young for romance when she met Smith, and she didn't prevent his death. Disney lied. File storage, time to use the key.
It's open now.
Hold on. Is there anything on the back of this photograph? I cannot rotate the photograph, so the answer is probably yes.
So this is the file room?
Let's see what data got expunged
I hope
here.
we can find some info about my dad in here.
Oh boy. I think y'all are looking for a hope and a prayer. Looks like there used to be something on this shelf. I guess they took everything down when they closed the company. This building got seriously trashed. The tag on the key said file room, so they must be full of documents of some sort. If you want to open them and start looking, there's nothing inside. Well, nothing inside of that locker. What about... Oh, hello. Locker with stickers. Oh. Oh, this was his dad's locker. And these were the stickers his daughter loved.
These stickers are kind of cute.
Is this sticker of a squirrel? There's a sticker of a rabbit. Alright, I think we need to check the rabbit for the lock combination.
This is the only locker with a lock.
Huh. And that's my dad's.
No way, really?
Yeah, I remember. Kelly put these stickers here. There's gotta be something inside.
But it's locked.
Oh,
What's up?
I thought so. It's a sticker of Kelly's bunny.
I wonder. Let me see that.
5 stars. Yep. Oops, I almost broke it. I guess the zipper's just for decoration. Aw, man. Okay, not the obvious. Design is cute, but also really super creepy.
Huh.
Can we do the ears? No. Can we do the bandage on the leg? Oh, there's the button. Like, where's the flip around thing? Nothing really stands out except for the tag.
Ah.
Oh, this tag says Pink Rabbit. Is this from some new Pink Rabbit series? Oh, Pinky Rabbit.
Oh.
Bingo! 0410.
Oh.
We have our locker combo.
All right.
0410. Other way.
Huh.
Huh?
That's not ominous. To my beloved Michael, I would rather say these things in person, but there's simply not enough time to sit down and discuss this. There's so much going on right now, and I understand it's a lot to handle. I know you're preoccupied with restoring Crusoe Resort's good name, but I'm begging you, please, turn your focus towards Matthew. He's been through a terrible trauma. He can't even remember what happened the day Kelly died. My days are numbered, I know. That's why, after I'm gone, I want you two to support each other as a family. Although I may not be able to speak these words to you, I hope you'll hear them all the same. This is my only request. Well, that head's like a brick.
This is...
It's a letter from my mom. It's to my dad.
what she wrote. Is it true?
Kelly.
Are you all right?
I remember.
What happened?
The weather was so nice that day. So I told Kelly, let's go up to the clock tower. The breeze is great up there. And the lake looks awesome. But once we were up there, Kelly tried to climb even higher. I told her to stop. It's dangerous. But then, the bell. It started ringing. And Kelly, the sound scared her. I was scared to remember Kelly. And what happened? That day, Kelly's accident, I forgot it all.
Matthew, that wasn't your fault.
I need to tell Kelly I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
It wasn't your fault, Matthew.
Hello?
Kelly? Is it really you?
Where'd Ashley go?
I ran away. Once you and Mom were gone. I just didn't know what to do. I couldn't help Dad. I'm sorry, Kelly. I failed as a brother. Kelly. I'm glad I got to say I'm sorry. I think I'll be okay now. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Come on, Kelly. It's time to go.
Mom?
Matthew, I'm sorry I can't be there with you.
Kelly! Mom. It's okay. No more tears. That's what my mom said.
I would say tears are perfectly allowed in this situation.
It's okay. To cry when you're hurting.
You.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm good.
Hi there. I guess my warning to stay out of it fell on deaf ears, huh?
Sir, I want to punch you.
It's Sunglasses Guy!
Just on general principle, I want to punch you.
Well done, Matthew. I take it you still don't remember me?
Marmalade, please, stop. This is important. Wait, what?
Greg.
What? You know this guy?
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. For real this time. My name is Greg Davis. I'm a reporter. I was listening in from the hallway. You helped Matthew regain his memories of Kelly.
And I kind of want to punch you still.
Thanks, Ashley.
Did you know all along that he couldn't remember? And what happened at the clock tower 5 years ago?
I did. As well as why Matthew lost his memory in the first place. I'm from Lake Juliet. That's why Michael and I became friends. We go way back. And I met Matthew about 5 years ago.
So that's why I didn't remember you.
Kelly's death was such a tragedy. The shock resulted in Matthew's dissociative amnesia. He completely lost his memories from around that time.
Understandably.
You should have just told me. I thought you were a bad guy.
I'm still not sure he's not.
Had I told you, you would have remembered all the pain too.
Marmalade,
I wanted
please.
to spare you that.
I love you, Cat,
So
but you gotta
had
stop.
me pass your warning on to Matthew, instead of telling him yourself. I never believed you were a secret agent, by the way. You wrote the article about the pollution, right?
I did. But I never meant for Crusoe Resort to take the blame. I only wanted to shine a light on a problem in my hometown. But in the end, that article
Inflamed everything and caused a
pushed my
blow
friend's
up.
company to ruin. But now I'm close to learning the true cause of the pollution. All I need is Michael's notes.
Which we don't have.
My dad's notes.
He left them in his locker, right?
Hold on. I need to go get a glass of water real quick, because I ran out during that, and wow, emotional sledgehammer, why don't we? Like, really, story writers, you didn't have enough going on with Ashley and her mom? You had to throw in a mother picking up her daughter's ghost? No, I wanted to talk to... I can't talk to him because he's following me. Oh, that's a big box of notes. There are some documents in the box on the lower shelf. Thank you for not sitting on the power cord this time, sir.
What's this?
The problem in pollution in Lake Juliet and its connection to J.C. Valley. Oh, shit. The Caruso Resort project was intended to make the most of Lake Juliet's natural beauty. We never approved or plotted any matter of environmental destruction. However, Caruso Resort is now being blamed for the pollution of the lake's water. Our business is bankrupt as a result. Unwilling to accept this outcome, I joined efforts with the few remaining staff members, and as a result of our independent investigation, we can confidently state that the source of the water pollution is J.C. Valley. This document details our investigation of Lake Juliet in an attempt to bring the truth to light. Oh boy.
It says that J.C. Valley is responsible for the pollution.
Those are Michael's notes. I finally have them.
I don't trust you.
Does it have any information about my dad?
It does. If I can reach out to my J.C. Valley informant, maybe I can finally learn the truth about the pollution. I'm so close to fulfilling my promise to Michael.
And this is where we loop it back to what's going on with Ashley's mother. Why do I keep peeking my mic?
What did you promise Matthew's dad?
Michael and I made a promise to each other 5 years ago. I told him I'd discover the source of the pollution. He told me he'd reestablish his company. Your father didn't want to face you until he had earned back what he had lost. I mean, clearly, to have left you after you'd already lost so much.
Yeah, that was a dumb move.
Michael is...
He's what? Where's my dad? Tell me, please.
Just tell him, Greg. Matthew deserves to know.
Michael is in the hospital. He worked tirelessly, saving up money to reunite with you. But there was an accident at his work site. He's in a coma.
Accident?
No, it can't be true.
Speaking. Really? Understood. I'll head out right away. So, Matthew, do you believe in miracles?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Your father has woken up.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Your mom and Kelly must have been looking out for him.
Are you freaking...
I want to go to the hospital right now.
Of course.
No.
I'll take you.
No! Oh! All right. All right. His dad woke up from the hospital coma. Great! His dad woke up from the hospital coma. Now. No! He's being put on a bus and shoved out of the story. If you're going to include him for over 3/4 of the game, as best as I can tell, have him go all the way through to the end! Ah! This moment of story rant brought to you by Paying the Piper. Alright, who's your informant?
Your J.C. Valley informant. Do you mean Ian? You talked to him on the phone earlier, right?
Oh, crap. You heard that? I was trying to snag an inside source and wound up with him. He should be coming through with some key intel soon. Listen, this info on Ian is strictly confidential. Got it? If Dr. Robbins were to find out...
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Not even my dad.
I appreciate that.
Hello, Marmalade. How are you? Do not write the kid out of the story like that. Wait till the end of the game. Let him be present for the resolution.
Look out for Matthew, Greg.
I'll keep him safe.
Thank you, Ashley. I owe you so much.
You don't have to thank me. I know just how you feel. See you later? Oh, wait! Take this.
My watch.
I picked it up off the ground.
My dad gave it to me. I thought I lost it.
Yeah, I know. I saw what it says on the back.
To my dear son, Matthew.
You should go! You have a lot of catching up to do.
All right.
Good luck, Matthew.
Ashley.
Oh, hey, Ghost in the Machine is back.
Ryan?
Dr. Robbins asked me to find you.
Really? Why?
He became worried when you didn't answer the phone in his cottage.
Oh. Right.
There's something he wishes to talk to you about. Dr. Robbins is in the lab. You should go see him.
I've got a few things I want to ask him, too. Thanks.
Well then, shall we go?
If the character is in 3/4 of your game, don't write him out of the last quarter! That is a boneheaded story move. Hi, Mr. Ghost in the Machine. Where am I going right now? I am going to groan and grump about this for the rest of the night. Story better make up for it. First, you're gonna yank my heartstrings out with the ghost mom picking up her ghost daughter. And with how the daughter died, too, and the reason that he had all those memory problems being total accident from trauma. Da-da-bum-bum. And now we have Mr. Ghost in the Machine hanging out with us. You could have had a different way to get him out of the story that would not have cheapened his trauma. Okay, so JC Valley is right here and I completely missed the sign. Okay, you're still ... so it's probably JC Valley itself.
Oh! So this is JC Valley? Where'd he go?
What the heck?
Oh well. Guess I'll head in.
Matthew could be here right now. He could be hanging out with us. He could be getting involved in the mystery. But no. No, they had to write him out like comic relief. Oh shit. They wrote him out like comic relief. Well, this story's gonna get serious, isn't it? Seriouser.
I was here with Mom. She brought me to JC Valley. She kept it a secret from Dad. What were you doing all those years ago, Mom?
Excuse me?
I've been waiting for you, Ashley.
I have concerns. I have a lot of concerns. The mystery of JC Valley. Oh, how screwed are we?
Oh, hey. We met at the campsite, didn't we?
You remember me. Hello again. I'm Sophia Callahan.
Ah, right, the lady who wants to marry... what's his name?
I'll take you to Dr. Robbins. He's down in the lab in sub-basement 2.
The lab's underground?
Indeed it is. Go ahead onto the elevator.
So,
Yes.
did the trouble with the security system get sorted out?
Yes. Dr. Robbins fixed it. He is quite brilliant.
White.
He always acts so weird around me. But people here have so much respect for him.
Shit.
Sorry, Ashley. I'd rather avoid being so brutish. But there's someone who'd like to meet you.
Dr. Robbins, it's an emergency. Security on the underground storage has been deactivated.
What?
Sophia's ID is in the logs.
So it was her all along? What could she be after?
Your daughter, apparently.
Call Rex. I'll check with Ian to make sure everything is okay.
Was I asleep?
She knocked me out. Oh. Oh. Why did she do that? And where am I? Is this the lab? Oh.
Oh, indeed.
I've been here.
What's in the tanks?
Mom looked worried. She was talking with a man in a lab coat. What do they do here? Dad?
Huh? What's that?
The pollutant.
There's something on the monitor. Regarding the stored liquid memory? What the heck is liquid memory?
There's your answer. Oh man. That was a shoot out the clowns moment. Oh boy. Oh no. Regarding the stored liquid memory. Liquid memory is a liquefied form of storage that allows complex information to be backed up in a minuscule volume. Liquid memory excels at changing shape and has a high resistance to impact and vibration, and does not degrade over time. Therefore, the information can be stored indefinitely. However, information written to liquid memory is fixed, and is therefore difficult to transfer to another form of storage. Addendum. Water from Lake Juliet is used for its peculiar composition, which is required for the creation of liquid memory. As such, the creation of a large volume of liquid memory is currently believed to be impossible, as it would result in the lake drying up completely. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew was shooed out because he was the clown and things were about to get deadly serious. Shit.
It's kind of dense, but if I'm reading this correctly, this liquid memory is made from the water in Lake Juliet. So if I have this right, the pollution in Lake Juliet is actually liquid memory?
And people are drinking it! Ew! Oh boy. Oh boy. Ew, 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 ew! Add a little memory to your diet. Drink liquid memory. No, thank you! Also, Elizabeth had an excellent danger sense. I already read through this. Okay. It's only Juliet water that's in the memory slushy. Lake Juliet's water. We don't know what is actually Remaining liquid memory 18.4%. The percent remaining is dropping steadily. The situation requires immediate action.
Ah,
The amount of liquid memory keeps dropping, but why? Because it's in the lake! You have found the pollutant! The pollutant is in the lake! The lake now contains a bunch of liquid memory! I am terrified to find out exactly what is in there. Not like terrified, but what did you do? Incongruent data detected. Error in chronological arrays. Deviations found in the following location paths. Yeah, I guess this means something unusual is happening? I don't understand what any of this actually means. I gotta guess, but it'll be interesting to see if that guess is correct. Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me they turned the lake into a living brain.
it's not opening. Hang on. Am I locked in here?
You have the magic wristband.
The RAS is responding, which means... I knew it. The DAS is responding too. It's the same as the security device at Lake Juliet.
I wonder
I'll try
why.
using the DAS.
Oh no, there's a time limit. Okay. Oh, if you really screw up, they'll take off the time limit, but you really shouldn't screw up, please. Thanks. Rotate the R stick. Oh, that was the L stick. R button. I gotta hold it down, me. R. Hold X. Hold L. Rotate the R stick twice. Push the A button. That. Hold. That. Hold. That. Press. Hold. 2, 3 times on that. XY. Hold the plus button.
It opened! Am I gonna have to sneak past, like, guards or something?
Oh, shoot. I know how we got our ghosts in the machine.
Guess I'm clear.
The lake is alive because of liquid memory. Our ghost in the machine friend exists because of the liquid memory. His brain got put in there, so his brain is now the lake, along with Lord knows what else. There's fish down here. Why would someone decide to build a laboratory at the bottom of the lake? There must have been something that required it. Uh-huh. Is that the liquid memory leaking out? I feel like that's the liquid memory leaking out.
The bottom of the lake! The water looks so different here. Huh. My mom's pendant. There's water glowing inside it. Mom, help keep me safe, all right? Lead me to Dad.
That might be liquid memory containing your mother's memories. Oh, okay.
That's,
That light looks similar to the light from Mom's pendant. Could they be related somehow? No, I think the fish are just dying because of the chemical having been introduced. And then again, there are some fish down here that appear to be A-okay. Oh boy. This is having questions and concerns, because if the fish are A-okay, they're still living in it. Which means if anyone catches and eats the fish... The levels of problems they've just introduced here. No wonder they shooed out the clowns.
yeah.
Dad Lab is on the second floor of the basement. So B2, please. Unless the ghost in the machine is going to take over. Nope, I'm on B2.
Looks clear. Dad?
Still in the lake. Where are you, Dad? That's a fair distance from the bottom of the lake. And you can now see the top of the lake, so it's not a super deep lake. Still, a heck of an establishment here. Lab E. Part of me just wants to... I should go back and check that door.
Someone's coming.
Quick. Not who I was expecting. And you are friendly?
Oh, aren't you?
Gina.
What's
Oh.
going on? What are you planning on doing with me?
You're right. I was too rough. Sorry.
You're working with Sophia, aren't you?
I understand why you're suspicious. But I'm going to need you to trust me, okay?
Honey, you're gonna have to try harder than you need to trust me.
What are you doing here?
My dad
doing
asked
here?
me to come.
Dr. Robbins called for you? First I'm hearing of this.
Oh no.
Ryan came and told me.
Ryan? Ryan who?
What do you mean, Ryan who? The Ryan that works here?
That's really strange. I need to look into this.
You need to not poke your
This
eye.
person told you to come here? It's dangerous. You need to stay put.
What's my dad doing?
He's working with Ian, our system admin. They're trying to keep Sophia out of our data.
Tell me what's going on.
Some bad stuff is going down right now. Sophia is trying to steal data from the lab.
What?
Come here.
What is this?
It's a direct call system that connects all the rooms in the lab. If it's still working, then
Now we know where Dad is. Shit.
are you all right?
Clearly not.
Wait here. I'm going to Ian's office. Stay here where it's safer.
What chapter was this again? I need to know for reasons. Things have really gone sideways here.
Huh?
Hey, that's Elizabeth's Alright, at some point we have to be allowed back into the town. I no longer trust you, camera. All these words are different shapes.
Amazing.
Some amazing things must have come out of this lab to have received so many. That's a weird bookshelf. Physiology, genetic engineering, neuroscience, these books all look super advanced. Even their titles are over my head. Speaking of over my head, save please. We're in 7. Alright, we're gonna have at least one more stream of this. Oh boy. There's a red book with an elegant design. The history of J.C. Valley. You don't say.
What about this lab?
J.C. Valley Research Facility was founded by Judd Fitzgerald, a leading figure in the field of memory research, along with a collection of researchers from across the country. Fitzgerald, along with one of his fellow researchers, Sayoko Hold that thought. Kitsuzato, created an innovative theory within the realm of memory control. Putting the theory into practice, Fitzgerald then developed the Another device. Although this device was never completed until the first game, it laid the foundation for the Another theory, which was subsequently refined by Sayoko.
Mom was researching Another here, along with Judd. Huh.
I had no idea they received an award for Lake Juliet's security system. Pretty cool. Hold on. If the security around Lake Juliet is so good, how come my stolen bag is still missing? Yeah. Let's see what books they have. Electrical engineering, computer science, and quantum theory? I don't even know where to begin. Well, first start with Schrodinger's cat and work your way up. Bundle of paperwork. Some papers sit on the desk. The cover page reads, "On the development of a new form of liquid memory."
What's this?
Trouble. Developments in liquid memory. Liquid memory, developed under Judd Fitzgerald's directorship, was a huge step forward in the development of the Another project. However, the liquid's potential to do significant damage to the environment must be improved upon. This was made abundantly clear 6 years ago after the liquid memory spilled into Lake Juliet. Because of these revelations, a new team was formed with Dr. Richard Robbins at the helm, and development began on a new version of liquid memory. The goal of the new project was to make liquid memory a safer and more effective medium for the storage of memory, thereby improving research in the field. And opening so many horror options.
This tank accident. It must be the source of the pollution Greg's been looking for.
I wonder if I can use this computer to learn more about the lab.
Good, huh?
Nope. Should have figured it would be locked. A tea set? I guess I have tea time during the day. I could go for some tea, but now probably isn't the best time. Is it actual tea or is it coffee? It kind of looks more like coffee to me. Big table. I bet they talk about all sorts of complicated science stuff while watching the monitor. Now, who is this guy? J.C. Valley founder, Judd Fitzgerald. 1980 to 2002.
So this is the guy who started this place.
Wasn't he in your flashback? Correction, he's in your flashback. Yeah, he's the one in the argument with your mom.
Still in active development. Using it now is dangerous.
The experiment is what will allow us to complete its development.
Judd, the founder of J.C. Valley. That's who Mom was talking to.
that's a choice in decor. Can I hit anything on this monitor tab? No? Okay.
Nuh-uh.
I should wait here like Gina said. Okay, so apparently there is something I've not explored yet. Smaller table? Big meeting table, smaller table. I am 80 to 90% certain I've looked at everything. There's a portrait of Rex on the wall, his name is on the plate below it, yada yada.
Fancy picture. This must be Elizabeth's dad's office.
Oh.
Oh! I need to look at the picture again. Is it Lab E next?
Is that you?
You.
Ryan!
Ashley? What are you doing there?
Like you don't know.
Sophia was showing me around, but she attacked me. She attacked Ian too, but Gina found me. Ryan, what the heck is going on around here?
That's terrible, Ashley. I'm sorry.
Do you know what's going on?
Yes, I do. I believe Sophia intends to acquire the Another source code.
Again with the source code.
The Another. Dad isn't trying to rebuild it, is he?
Sophia may be working with someone else. Please be careful. I'll look into what she's been doing. You and I should meet up later.
Come to think of it,
Gina's taking too long. I hope nothing happened. Maybe I should take a peek outside just to see. You know what? Heck it. No, we're going until I run out of steam or the next chapter hits. Long stream tonight. Backing up for a minute. What's in Lab E? Okay. Lab E appears to be unassigned. The computer's working. I'm gonna need that later, aren't I?
Wow.
JC Valley, basement. Hi, what are you?
Gina!
Have you been here this entire time, honey?
Ashley? I told you to stay put.
The gate won't open?
Nope. Scanning this should open it. But it just isn't working. I've tried everything. This must be Sophia's doing.
Let me try.
Huh?
Here we go again. No, not motion controls. Well, at least you're being polite about it. Oh, that's left. Right, hold the button. You would think I would know this by now. 1, 2. Wrong direction on the rotation. X and Y. Tilt. Button. Hold. Hold. Press. Press. Tilt. Hold. Left stick. What do you mean air? I did 3 times. Tilt. Hold. 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 Press.
All right, got it.
What is that? What did you just use?
This is the RAS. It can open all sorts of gates, doors, whatever.
Okay, but what is it?
It's this thing my mom invented.
Your mom made a piece of tech like that, and you have it? Well, in any case, good job. Now I can get to Ian.
Where is he?
Lab 103.
I don't want to stand around waiting. I want to come with you.
Ashley.
I have the RAS. It's bound to come in handy again.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Jog lightly at speed.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, yes, I get it, but when you give me a green light, that means I can go in the door.
This one's closed too.
Not for long.
Can you open it?
Leave it to me.
They left the RAS underutilized this
RAS
entire
isn't
time.
Responding.
Oh.
The light on this device is off. Maybe that's why the RAS isn't responding. Let's see. Oh!
The cover's about to fall off. No abouts about it. It did fall off.
Huh.
Then these are the insides, huh? Oh, hello.
Gina.
Look, this thing is broken.
Oh.
That socket is missing its IC chip. It won't work in this state. Who would go to this much trouble? But if I replace the chip, it should work, right? It should, yes. It's possible Dr. Robbins has a suitable replacement chip.
All right.
We should check his lab and see if we can find one. Room 202. Oh, you mean the room I wasn't allowed to go into? Yeah, this.
All right. So this is my dad's lab.
That's right.
I could have guessed from the mess.
Your dad's very passionate about his work. Often to the point he'd spend the night here.
Don't drop from YouTube right now, you. Dad's coat parka, maybe? Could it be there? Nothing. Coffee! No, the electric kettle I would believe is for... Oh, no, it's definitely for coffee. That's a coffee maker. A well-used coffee maker sits on the counter. The faint scent of coffee lingers in the room. Yeah, no, he went all out. He's got whole beans, a grinder, a small coffee pot, cup of coffee, chocolate bars. Man, oh man.
What?
What do they look... What do they do when they want a specific book? Look through every single one? Chaos organizational theory. Oh, hey, I'm gonna find that chip. A lot of junk, but no IC chip.
Gina.
I can't find it. I have no idea where the IC chip should be.
No use.
It may not be here. If it's not here, we could check Sophia's lab. It's risky, though.
Hey.
Where's Sophia's lab? 203.
What?
Dad can play guitar too? Maybe I should ask him to jam with me. Dad's coworker's in his photo. It looks like he's friends with pretty much everyone. Except the one guy who's ghost.
Dad.
Dad has some pictures of us here too. Where the heck did this photo come from? Who do you think? And no one thought to try and fix the tank?
No use.
The door is locked.
Wait!
This thing has power. It might be able to get the door open. Time to do your thing. Up, Y, down, R. X, up, right, L. That was suspiciously easy.
Yes! Yeah.
All right.
Follow me into the unknown.
That's a relief.
All clear. No one's around. Alright, so this is Sophia's lab. Think we'll actually find the IC chip for the other door in here?
All right.
We'll just have to look. Let's split up. I'll take the desk area.
You're going to search the computer?
Yeah, might be able to dig up some dirt on Sophia.
Do you know her password?
Probably. Got it.
Whoa, already? You're amazing!
Congratulations,
I do my
ma'am.
best. 1 point for the good guys, right?
Right.
Oh. Oh, this is...
You found something?
She was emailing someone. I can't see who, but there are 2 emails here. Sophia may have had help.
What did they say?
Dr. Robbins invited his daughter out, so I had a boy steal her bag for me. Unfortunately, she wasn't carrying any information on the another with her. I'm not giving up, though. Based on what I've been told by my local informant, it's possible Ashley knows something about the another device. I'm going to make direct contact with her to confirm.
What is this? It's information about the another. She's getting help from somewhere. Sophia was after me right from the start. She had Matthew steal my bag in exchange for info on his dad. Ugh, Sophia, you...
I'm not letting her get away with this.
Gina?
I've had enough of her doing whatever she pleases.
Let's stop her.
First, we need to find whoever's helping her. Let's see what's in the other email.
Compared to the first iteration of the another device developed at JC Valley, the one developed on Blood Edward Island boasted superior functionality based on data from early testing. But unfortunately, the updated model was destroyed. However, some data was extracted before its destruction, and that data was loaded onto the prototype another. The data transfer introduced a new problem. The data was configured with a unique initialization code, so an external system was required to access it. It seems Dr. Robbins added an extra encryption layer during the creation of the new device. The agent assigned to Blood Edward Island reported the existence of a standalone remote access point for the destroyed another. We have been so far unable to confirm these reports. Dr. Robbins is staying quiet, but it is highly likely his daughter, Ashley, is in possession of the remote device. Ashley's personal belongings will be the next target of our ongoing inquiry. Shit. It all comes back to the first game.
There's an another in this lab? This mentions an agent. I wonder if that was Bill.
I bet you money it
wonder if
was.
Dad knows Sophia was looking into another. Dad's not on the another project anymore. Is he?
Blood Edward Island. Dr. Robbins mentioned that place. Maybe this agent is the person helping Sophia.
No, it can't be. He died on the island.
You were there with your dad. Well, if he's gone, who's Sophia working with now?
Oh boy. Not likely. There's the 2 emails. We've already read through them. Lab coat. Boxes. Well, I guess the coat's all I got left to check. Well, here's an idea. Hey!
My bag!
What?
This is my bag. It was stolen at the bus stop. Ugh! She dumped all my stuff in the garbage! I need to make sure it's all here.
Teddy bear?
Oh.
Check.
Ugh!
Yeah, no, not cool, Sophia. Sheet music?
Yeah.
Wallet?
Oh!
Yeah, she didn't even bother to try and take any cash. Cell phone? Could have used that, sir. Ah, crud, the battery's dead.
Darn it.
Too bad I don't have the charger. Your demo disc!
Oh.
Ah, it's not even scratched. Aha! There's something at the bottom of the garbage can.
Wait!
Any idea what this is?
Oh.
That's the IC chip, so Sophia must have taken it out of the door.
Yes!
Now that we have it, we should be able to turn the door on. Well, we're gonna have to turn on the door next time because this is as good a stopping point as I think we're gonna get without going to midnight Central Time. So, next time on another Monday, we will quite likely be wrapping up another, and then I will announce what our next game is going to be. Alright. Thank you all for joining me tonight. My apologies for the rant about the storyline taking a hard right turn there. Just seriously, guys, you could have handled that so much better. But, on to the crazy that is now this situation while I bonk my mic. Thursday, we will continue with Sonic. Hopefully the cat sitting on the power cord did not screw up anything too badly. Seriously, I can't believe he managed to land his fluffy little butt just right so that he hit the power cord, rather the power switch on the power strip I've got it plugged into, and turn the dang thing off. That was ludicrous. Anywho, Thursday, more Sonic Generations to be followed by Shadow Generations as I work through them. And then I really don't got much else. At least announceable, anyway. The end of March is going to start an interesting time, let me tell you. Oh boy. A couple of months ago. Oh, right. Thanksgiving, Thursday the 28th? I'm not sure if I will stream or not. To be decided next Monday. Usual channel stuff of please do like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube algorithm, blah 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 blah. And yeah, I've dragged this ending out to its very untimely death. I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you had a good day. And may the rest of your week be good too. Goodbye for now.